This is a quick review of a Carnival Pride Handicapped interior stateroom. This is room 6101. It was booked knowing it was handicapped. We are not handicapped, but it was available to us and we did not get bumped out of it. It is bigger than most rooms. The main door is wider, has 2 peepholes. The bathroom door is wider and it does open outwards. I believe the other stateroom bathrooms open inwards. The front door here has a doorbell with audible and visual alerts. There is an emergency call button behind the bed, which is slightly inconvenient if you hit it with a pillow. That did happen to us. It set the alarm off. We didn't know. We got a phone call saying, "Are you okay?" There's also a reset button up here for it as well. I felt like storage was slightly bigger, more space to store things. This unit up here looked pretty normal. Mini bar fridge inside here. Definitely a older TV set. 4 drawers, a small cupboard here, and then 3 very large cupboards, closet space over here. All our stuff is still here and we haven't unpacked anything yet or packed up to leave. Then this is there's a little cubby type nightstand on each side as well. You also have the standard Carnival table that's adjustable, 2 chairs and an ottoman, and then the bed set up here. This is the 2 twin beds made to be king. Moving on to the most interesting portion of this is the bathroom. First off, it is very, very big compared to your normal stateroom bathroom. Biggest issue or weirdest thing I could say is the shower. You notice when you walk in the door, the threshold, there is a drain. There's also a drain over there. What happens when you shower, basically the water is your entire bathroom floor is the shower floor, so water is everywhere. So the towel they leave on the floor here for you to, normally you'd step out of the shower onto, is completely soaked and useless, and just everywhere is soaked. Most of the water does go down this drain under the shower seat, but a lot of it does go over here to this drain. It doesn't go outside the bathroom, but it is it's something you have to get used to. The other thing we found interesting was the controls themselves to use this shower. The controls were a little bit weird to figure out at first. You turned it on and it comes out just basically like a faucet, which is completely pointless because obviously you would just flood your floor. You have a little switch to flip it and it'll come out the handle there with the flexible hose. You flip another switch and it comes out the top one, which that is not adjustable. So if you kind of can get an idea, it comes down right sort of where this chair would be if you're sitting on it, which is good if you're handicapped, but if you're not, you sort of have a problem because the chair does flip up, but as you can see, it always wants to fall down. It doesn't ever stay up, and it's kind of just in the way. So showering was a unique experience, I'd say, the entire trip. You do get your normal shampoo and bath wash on the wall. You do have the normal clotheslines, towels, towel rack, 3 shelves. Once again, the weird 1 universal outlet on the wall like normal, and that's about it. a really big shower curtain. It does somewhat keep the water in, but your bathroom is completely useless if somebody's in there showering, unless of course you don't mind getting your feet wet while they're in there. Toilet is totally normal, nothing real special. Your emergency call button with a big cord. This one wasn't really a problem, didn't have any accidents with that one. Once again, the floor grate where your water runs. Pretty much a big mess in here when you're taking a shower. So be aware of that when you're booking this. You do get the extra space, but you do have to work with that water issue. Another overview of the room. You have the setup up front there with the mirrors, the TV, the lights. We're on our last day of our cruise, so obviously all our stuff's kind of sitting out, ready to be packed away. Don't mind that. This is cabin 6101 on the Carnival Pride. From what I've been told, all the handicap rooms are very similar, 6102. So you're pretty much going to get this type of room if you book handicapped. The other interesting thing was we were told we may be bumped out if a handicapped person was needing it. We did not, and so here we are. If I had the choice to book it again, it is down at the end of the hall, so it is a little bit of a walk if that bothers you. I would say the space is nice though. You do have a big open area, nice seating area, a little bigger. It's just bigger than the normal cruise stateroom. I will offer one disclaimer. We found that our cabin steward, which is different on every cruise and every haul, really did take the snoozing or cruising sign very seriously. If that wasn't on the door, it was 2 knocks and then walked right in the room. Not even, we could have been in here anytime. It wouldn't matter if that sign wasn't on. He would have come in. So we pretty much had to make sure that was on the door the entire cruise, just to be sure. Show you quickly. Here's the heater controls, air conditioning controls, hooks, and then your double peepholes. I hope this review provided some insight for you if you're thinking about booking a handicapped room on a Carnival cruise. Definitely a different experience. I wouldn't say it's changed any thoughts on anything with Carnival. It's just something you gotta think about. The shower, I think, is the #1 thing that made it weird. Other than that, though, it is nice having the bigger room. It's meant to be accessible and for people to roll around in here, or have just that extra space for themselves. So it's definitely, you can tell it's bigger than normal. It is interior. There's no windows, no balcony, so it's you have that going. The other thing I will make note of, which I'm sure you're aware of if you've been on a cruise, the one plug. We did bring 2 splitters. This one just happened to be in my carry-on. I had a power strip type one in my luggage, which was confiscated upon baggage check-in, so I have to go get that tomorrow. But this one made it. And an interesting note is every time we leave that plugged in with our alarm clock into it, when we come back our cabin steward has it unplugged. So I think there's some sort of rule now where you're not allowed to leave power strips plugged in at any time. So keep that in mind when you're traveling. If you have anything you have any questions on, leave a comment below the video. Hopefully you hit like, thumbs up if this helped you. If not, sorry. This is about all we have on the handicapped interior stateroom on Carnival Pride. This is late March, early April filming of a Caribbean cruise with a stop in Port Canaveral, Nassau, Bahamas, Freeport, Bahamas, just to give you a time reference. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.